So for those of you new to OneStream, we like to kick off our presentations by sharing our why, our mission, and that is to make every single customer a success. Now, this might seem like a lofty goal, but we want you to walk away with the understanding that we'll pursue your success relentlessly. And we do that because our founders and so many of our leaders and finance people just like all of you. So we understand the importance of the budgeting, planning, and forecasting processes that we're going to talk about today. We also understand the most credible way for you all to learn about OneStream is by talking to our customers directly. This is why every one of our OneStream customers, over 1,300 of them across the globe and within virtually every key industry, is a reference and a success, so that you can talk to any of them about their selection process, why they chose OneStream, and the results they've achieved. So, as many of you have experienced at large and sophisticated organizations, complexity is the inevitable byproduct of growth and change. And that for finance leaders, because of our unique vantage point, we often face a diversity of challenges at the same time. So why is AI and machine learning important to finance teams? First, the pace of change keeps accelerating. The automation of finance processes through machine learning is critical to reduce costs, improve productivity, and allow employees to use critical thinking and creativity to drive value and profits. Second, the pressure to show growth and profits is constant. By using machine learning to uncover inefficiencies, excess costs, and also maximize revenue, finance can be the key driver of effective change in the organization. And then third, with the explosion of data volume in recent years, finance needs to leverage machine learning to process all this data and leverage it for valuable insights. So continuing on this point of data volumes growing exponentially, the core of what sensible machine learning is doing is it's processing all the data and turning it into insights for you. So what this slide is showing is if we're producing a revenue or sales forecast, we're able to see the impact of one variable at a time on sales. We can see how holidays have an impact on sales, or external variables like weather. Or if we're producing a daily forecast, we can see how the day of the week actually impacts our sales. We're looking at how each of these drivers individually impacts our sales forecast. But what about all the other variables that can impact sales? Things like prior year sales, precipitation levels, interest rates, or really any other economic factor. And at the end of the day, the ability to really understand and establish relationships between all of those variables becomes incredibly difficult. And that's exactly where machine learning takes over. It uses machine learning to quantify the relationships between all of those variables, not just one at a time, and the impact of all of those variables to the target value, which in this case is sales. So machine learning isn't an overly complex scientific principle. At the end of the day, it's just providing the computational capability to understand the relationship between those variables and how they behave and interact with the values with which we're forecasting for. It's doing all the hard work for us to give us more accurate forecasts and more informed decisions. And that's really the heart of what OneStream does, right? It's making the complex simple.